Hi. Welcome back to Close Circuit Sports. My name is Drew Goldman, and we are getting better at least 1% every day. Doing what we can. Grinding. Mercilessly. So here's what's interesting about sim racing compared to every other kind of video game, God help me. Well, they're all battle royales. I guess that's the only thing it has in common with another kind of video game is that it's all battle royales. You get one winner out of the field. So, shoot. What I wish we could. I wish we could cover everything. I don't know where to start. This is part of the problem. It's part of the problem with sim racing. Look, the F1 games are pretty straightforward. And they are the way that I got into racing, no doubt. For real, racing proper, I'll say. Because, like, I love NASCAR as much as the next American. But when I heard an Englishman say, that slot machine, speaking of American racing, I couldn't unhear it. That's for sure. And that's coming from a kid who picked up the F1 games and realized I can't complete a lap. It was startling as a kid who always thought he was good at racing games. To then step into an actual sim and realize just how little I knew about this sport was perplexing, to say the least. But let me try and prove what I mean. Like, look, I love Spa, but Formula IR starting in 8 minutes sounds risky, like way past risky, because I haven't gotten any practice in. Okay, but if we do this, and this is stupid, but it is fun. We fire up USF 2000 at Iowa, and we can trust that we're going to be pretty close to the damn pace by the time this race would start. I'm not committing. But I know that there are only 6 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the times. We're going to see what we can put up on the board because it's only a 0.85 mile track. And this car peaks somewhere in the 150. I don't know if it's going to get there. I imagine this is going to feel like a big Lucas Oil or like a big USA International. Because it's been a minute since I raced it at Iowa. This is where IndyCar is going to be next, I believe, whether that's this weekend or next. But there are so many things that I have to post in an order that will give us a content library to draw from, to promote, to cross-pollinate. And we're gonna keep optimizing that mess. Don't you worry. But man, I've been struggling just to get myself psyched to get in here after work every day because yeah, your boy works full time and it's exhausting. I know that I am not alone in this struggle with iRacing where it feels like I'm coming home from work to do some work. But if we're being honest, couldn't it? 55. Limiter is on. Oh, all the speakers are firing. This is good. Those who paid the most attention may have noticed that the things behind me have moved. That is because my little sister has made her way home from college. Bless her heart. Got that degree. A little stud. It's on the docket. 3 years down. And one long summer break later. Okay, so 5th. It's pretty long. We're hanging it in 6th this whole lap, just because we're only going 135. I love that sentence. Alright, so we're up 1/3 of a second on our best. Still in 12th. Ooh. Okay, so the high line is not helpful. Oh my goodness. Okay, can we keep it pinned? Holy smokes. 57. Oh, we can keep it pinned. Wow. Okay. The beauty of a no power steering car. You get the full breadth of the grip of the tire to use between your hands. Oh, there's another 1/3 of a second. And we're still kinda sucking. Still 57. These are 20-second laps. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're up 100th. We're going to the timing board, and we see that we are only 0.4 of a second off of the fastest lap done here so far today. Oh, that was clean. Okay. Ugh. Oh, that's tempting, but I'm trying to make a point.
3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go.
Hang on, let me peek at it again. Because we're probably going to end up doing this now, just to see where we fall. Because this is the fun side of iRacing, is that you can jump in when it comes to oval races. You don't have to practice as much, because you don't want to out-qualify your own racing ability. You want to sit about where you actually ought to finish. Which is why people hate road racing, is because you normally finish about where you started if you did a good job during qualifying. And didn't cook yourself by over-qualifying too, you know? Ooh, 40 laps. I mean, we're doing it. We're here. 40 laps at this track is definitely 0 pit stops. Okay, no pit stops. Had to do a little mental math there. No pit stops. .4 of a second in a 24-second lap is not nothing. Little more than 4. Just over 4. But we had clean air as well, so no draft. But that also changes the calculus. When you do have the draft, it changes the calculus. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bump. It's just one little notch closer. I'm curious to see whether or not the gloves are going to stick around once we get the Leo XZ, the XF1 3K, to go with the VRS DFP, because I like that new wheel quite a bit, and it has rubber grips. We have not gotten it yet. We have the base, we have the mount, we have the adapter, we have the quick release mate in the mail. Quick release mate in the mail. Yes. I already have a nice set of pedals with the Mosa SRPs, and since they are independent, like the shifter, they can be updated whenever. But I can't use the new servo until I get the new wheel that would go with it, because this would have no functionality, even with it being a Mosa quick release that's in the mail. Oh, I hope I'm in the second split. Yes, we are, I think. I'm not that good at ovals, but at ovals, I acknowledge that fact. Excuse me. On road courses, I just want to finish where I'm supposed to. On ovals, I like that it stays a contest for longer, but when you get matched up with a bunch of guys by a skill rating, you are often fairly likely to be outdone by at least one of them. And unfortunately for me, I am the second best rated driver in the field. Fortunately or unfortunately, because that does mean that we ought to finish top 5. There's only 11 guys in the field, though. We fucking better. We're in the second split. We better start ahead of some of these guys. We got guys going all the way down to rookie in this split, but we also have guys from all over the world. We've got Australia, we've got Canada, and we've got all over this great United States. Indiana, Texas. Damn, there's a lot of us from Indiana in this split. Florida, Ohio, and somewhere in the Northwest. God help you and your ping, Josh Healy. Shoot. 233 milliseconds of ping is a death sentence on an oval. I wish you luck, good sir. Oh boy. So you can jump in at an oval, and it is separate from your road racing license. Correction, from your Formula license and from your sports car license as well. I don't like how low my frame rate is right now, but I think we're gonna come up. And if not, I'm gonna lower some settings, because holy shit, 50 is crazy.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Alright, I don't know about you, but I cannot talk and qualify.
There's the flag. It's over.
5th. And we even went quicker than our practice time. That means I didn't practice enough, though. If you're getting quicker in the race, it means you didn't practice enough. Race pace is great. Find it before the race. You're much more likely to find it during the race if you find it before the race. If you've got tracks you love, I've found, then you also have tracks you hate. The tracks you love, try and figure out why you love them while you're racing them. And the tracks that you hate, keep going until you love them. Because you want to understand why you hate them and make that weakness a strength. I am finally able to complete a lap in the Lotus 79 at the Nürburgring, and man did it feel good to do it in a time that made me go, huh, nice. It was just the sub 7, right? With I think it was the full course. I think I kept the full course under 8. Yeah, and I got Nordschleife at just under 7. With the Lotus 79, which is crazy, because there's way more time on that table. But we're going to find it eventually. We'll keep practicing that, and we'll come back to you with that. But man, that is the one spot right now that is just the best meditation for me, because that track is, in fact, a green hell. It is not an overstatement. I have known about that track and played with that track and practiced against that track for years now. And there are certain cars that are capable of like breaking physics around that track. I gotta be honest, I do not like this starting position in this field. But we're all here, so we're going early. 40 laps.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Should I be in VR? Probably. Do I want to prove that I can last the whole race while looking at this screen and trying not to talk too much? Yes. Yes, because at the moment I have a bunch of great recordings that I don't have the motivation to do voiceovers for. So like, I'm trying to figure this thing out at the same time as y'all. We're making progress, slowly, steadily. We got one more lap to green. One more lap to green. Probably should have turned on the crew chief. Didn't turn on the crew chief, so we just got the base guy. We did not change anything about the settings, so we're still rocking the 50 FPS, and that's probably partially due to the fact that we're recording. But we're gonna find out how this goes soon enough. Everybody's tweaking already. Everybody's jumping. I'm just trying to blend in. Blend. I love these cars. This is the only car that I've gotten an oval win in. I'll be honest. I don't think this is my day, but we're gonna find out. 40 laps.
Green flag. Green flag.
Pretty good off the line. Watch out for the arrow. All right. Trying to find a pocket. Oh boy, guys. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. We got 3 wide.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside.
Golly.
Inside.
Nowhere to go. Huh. Well,
You've got some damage.
yeah,
Let's get
both,
that fixed.
both. Alrighty. Damn it, Derek. What the hell? Okay. And that is how racing goes sometimes. And we're gonna wait here and we're gonna get told that we have too much damage because, oh, no, we have a faster pair. Huh. I wish we could have driven back to the pits, but we couldn't. So, if I were an angrier or shorter tempered racer, like Josh, look at that. Is that who I crashed into? It's almost like we predicted that. Man, he really just pivot. I've never seen that. He either goes up or he goes down or you go around. I've never seen stop static right in front of me. I was waiting for him to go one way or the other and he just kept sliding. It was kind of crazy. Now I'll know that I've seen that, but man, sometimes it's a coin flip and sometimes the goalie stares right back at you from the middle when you shoot it down the middle. So, if I were an angrier racer, I would have left without realizing that I have a faster pair. So even though they're all still green,
Go.
we're about to be back in this race. To whatever extent it matters. And that's kind of the beauty of racing in this environment, is that if you don't love driving, you don't love racing from the driver's perspective. You love the sport maybe, and good on you. I love a good sports fan. But don't call yourself a racing fan who wants to be a racing driver if you don't actually like driving on a racetrack by yourself. I'm not kidding. I don't think I'm exaggerating. I don't think I'm throwing up a roadblock. You have to like driving a fast car really fast and finding the limit and squeezing up against it by yourself. You are not as talented as you think you are.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I am Exhibit A. You will be Exhibit B if you get yourself a damn rig. But I also am scatterbrained as hell, so I understand my dislike of practice has been a lifelong issue of mine. And it's stretched across sports regardless of how fun I found that sport to play in the game. I never found practice fun. But since I've spent much of my working time lately in the passenger seat, I gotta say, oh man. Alright, cool. I miss driving. And since it's all kind of balled up inside me, because I'm spending most of my working days in a passenger seat, when I do get to sit down in the driver's seat in my rig,
That was your fastest lap
because
of the
I'm
session.
spending much more time driving this lately than I am driving my Civic, because I have not been driving for Uber for quite some time. Or for Jimmy John's. Or for Papa John's. So... it's all been coming out right here, where I've got it. Because work does take a lot out of me right now. It's a very physical job. And the rest of it is brain. I'm glad that there's more balance in this job than I've had in previous jobs, physically versus mentally. But man, it ain't easy. I will say, it ain't easy. Because energy management is kind of the name of the game. I don't like the way we're lagging. I feel like we're almost lagging at this point, the way the frame rate's going. I'm just trying to hold this distance to Jay behind. I'm only 5 seconds up on another lap down, which sucks, because we were only on lap 14 of this race. But we're in 8th and racing for position. We're gonna get him because he's in... Nope, there he is. I thought he was in the pits. So now we're in 8th. Or, yes, 8th. Now, I'm not trying to press these tires too hard, but I know the finesse is going to start kicking in here pretty soon. Ooh, we're stuttering. No, please. Please, no. Okay. Alright, we got to smooth out the oval. We're not trying to pit for tires. And I'm driving too much with my hands, so... trying to smooth out the curves. That felt pretty good. 7th is coming out of the pits. There he is. Got him. So you see, the art of racing sometimes has to just do with breathing your way the fuck through it. Pardon my French. There was nothing we could do but manage the situation that we found ourselves in. Jason now seems to have a little slipstream, and so now, look at this, we got a race! A race! Is it for 7th place? Yes. Are we leading and somebody's on our tail? Yes. Are we where we wanted to be when we started this race? No. Are we somewhere? Yup, we're racing. He's gaining. Man, I gotta do something about this video feed. Cause shoot, 50 frames is not enough, thank you. I know iRacing has gotten heavier, but it shouldn't be that heavy, holy smokes. Alright, Jason's really chasing now. Went from 1.1 down to 0.4 in a lap. I'll stay outside.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Let's go get him, I guess. I'll try and save my tires if I can. It's hard to do in the draft sometimes, but I'm not gonna try and just do the trades. I'm gonna try and manage because I know he's stressed. And I'm not from here. We have 17 laps to go. 16. I am not stressed. Because this race is not going the way we wanted it to go, and we can only catch up as fast as the pace of the race allows. It's okay. Dude, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're actually trying to let me through or if you're trying to battle, but I don't like it. I don't think you're good enough. Aha. See that wiggle shit? That's what makes me not very confident in your ability. And I feel like I don't have the energy saved up. I hate the stutter. There's a stutter right now. Mid-corner, there's a stutter. Oh my goodness. Is that my ping or his? Fuck.
Clear up top. Car inside.
Why? The squeeze.
Clear inside.
See, when you battle like that, you get moved on like a bitch. Alright?
Outside, clear.
We're locking in.
Car outside. Clear up top. Inside. Clear.
Are we racing faster right now? I don't know. This is the dance he wants to do, though, so we're doing it.
Inside. Clear.
I don't like it. He's really fucking lifting. I am too, but he is too. What the fuck?
Outside. Clear high.
You know what? I want the bottom.
Car inside. Clear inside. Last lap.
I don't like him. Where is he? think he got us by a tenth at the line.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Nice run, solid work. Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Not the recording I wanted, but it's the one that we got. Proves the point, though. If that's all you're gonna get out of a race,
Pit box in. 10,
the fuck is the point of breaking your back trying to practice?
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Because, like, that's the sport. That's part of it. Is that stupid shit like that can happen on lap whatever it was, 3. The fatal lap. Homeboy in front of us gets tagged. No question about it. Tagged. Loose. Across. And didn't go down, didn't go up, just stayed right there. And I don't think I've seen that yet. They normally don't stay put. I was waiting for him to brake left or brake right, and it just never broke, and I had traffic on my left. Traffic behind, I think. Yeah. Okay. He's on my left at that point, but I can't go left. I could have gone right in hindsight, but here's the thing. He lost the rear. Show me the roll bar. So from here, he gets tagged, he's loose. The rear is going. Either he's going to catch grip fast enough that he's going to rocket down the track before he completes the spin, or he's going to keep sliding up into the wall. What I have never seen was that he didn't even complete the drift into the wall. At this point, I've committed left because it looked like he was committed right. Not committed in the sense of intentional direction, more committed in the sense of physics is carrying you as a passenger to the right-hand wall. Instead, what happens? As I try to go left and realize I can't go any further left, and that now he's coming to the left, I have now made the fatal mistake of switching my steering input, but I do not have enough right-hand input to get to the right of him. So that is some freaky shit right there, I gotta say. Like, somebody on my left, somebody on my left, somebody on my left. Oh, he's going right, go left, go left, go left. Nope. Because he came left. Stay low is what your spotter would be calling right here. Low, 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 low. Crashing high, crashing high. He's sitting in the... It's not his fault either. He's trying to save it. He's doing what a driver's supposed to do, trying to save it. But once it went, he's in the worst spot he could be. Dead center of the track. Behind me, let's see. There are 2 cars. they both had enough time to choose to go low, only because I shielded them with my car. A damn shame, it must be said. But it's also got to be said that instead of finishing in 11th, oh, this guy, really? Is that really what happened? Oh, no. I watched with shock and amusement. That's Derek. Wasn't Derek's fault, because I'm going to watch it from Derek's perspective here. Sure didn't look like his fault. Did he kind of cut across Josh's nose? I suppose. He had lost traction down low, and he was kind of drifting back up into that high line. But man, when you spun across like that, like I know you were trying to keep it out of the wall, obviously, but bow. So somehow, this guy, not me, not Derek, this guy finished last. Why? He punts him, still in 4th. It's lap 4. His race is going to end pretty shortly. Aha. My competitor, my friendly competitor, Jason. No, let me see it. Hey. Hey. What the hell? That was it. I didn't get to see it. What the come on. What happened? He comes up the inside. Little loose. Okay, then we cut away. Okay. Who? Okay. I'm like, who can see him? That's gotta be him. No, that's not. Where's he at? Down low? No. Where'd he go? Just lost ping? Superland. Yeah, he just dropped. Might not have even been his fault. These two battling, or whatever you want to call it. But at this point, the 5 of them, oh my god, use the apron and everything. Apron doesn't help, guys. Apron doesn't help. Respect to the Nigel Mansell Ferrari livery on a USF 2000, but to each their own. Whoa! Oh, dog! That's unfortunate. So, he must not have known. Because he's done from there. He didn't know that there was a faster pair. And this is the guy that we absolutely impaled, gotta be said. He's only got a handful of laps left. But so, look, we could have very easily quit this race when we crashed and finished in 11th. Instead, we collected what we were able to collect. We salvaged the safety rating we were able to salvage. And we even got a couple of racing laps in at the end. So I guess the moral of the story is, don't throw temper tantrums when it comes to iRacing. Try to be a mature racing driver, because that's what the sport requires of you if you were to actually attempt to do so in real life. Thankfully for most of us, that ain't coming. But iRacing is famous for putting drivers in positions that are unwinnable. Part of why drivers like to discount the value of the sim. They go, it just shatters your confidence. And if you are already a winning driver, I suppose that could be true. But if you're a human like the rest of us, sometimes you can capitalize on those moments and have some fun with them. Should probably be looking at the sharp end of the field, but I was kind of curious to see how Homeboy's lap, or race rather, came to an end. Oh no. He just lost the rear. Hits the apron one too many times. He was already loose. Only lap 14. Fast. Coming around fast. Oh, both of them. Dang. Okay. All right. So that was his second, and he had crapped out. Terribly unfortunate. But at this point, we were hurtling to try and get back into this race. It wasn't meant to be. But luckily, on the oval side of things, and this is true, funny, but true. Oh, it was there. No. That's the next one. There it is. It's right there for the next one. I should have clicked on the results, actually. Oh, boy. See? Man, in a 1,000 SOF field. Hate that. Hate to see that. Started 7th, finished 8th. Tough. Super tough. Wish I could see. There we go. Qualify. 23.1. 23.3. Not even 20. Okay. 23.30. 23.16. And there were 5 guys between us. The margin is thin. So, I hate that. I was the only A driver in the fucking field. I hate that. That's about to go away, and I know it. I do feel like I am better than that performance was, but also, I know that that's how this game goes sometimes. And you can't get mad about it, or you're not going to want to play the next game. Because F4 at Portimao is a different proposition entirely. Here's what we're about to do. All we're going to do is poke our little noses in here and check on the times. Because we're going to pop back out. We're going to jump into a test trial. We're going to chase it. And show the difference. Because the same thing is possible. It just takes more time. It's a weird thing. It is honestly a weird thing. This is a go-kart, in my opinion. Formula V is not that fast. And also not that car-ish. I think it uses, what, the 1.2 2. Isn't it a 1200 cc from the old VW Beetle? I know. It has independent. It has 4 spring suspension. All right. Fine. It has an H pattern. I know. Have you seen how slow it is? Oh my god. Formula V would get beaten by most shifter carts. I shit you not. Formula 1600, on the other hand, has some power, has some torque. Gotta be said. Not even gonna run a lap. We're literally just poking our little noses in to see what kind of times people are doing here in the practice. Because this is people from the top split as well. And we want to see how close we can get without having to race out of our minds. Okay? Like, lap of the gods. You don't need 15 laps of the gods in a row. You can't do that. Nobody can. What you can do is race better than the last time by a second or 10 or 20, depending on how bad the last one was. It's a hard game. It's addicting. Only if you have the right mental illness. I don't know what you call it. Shit. 145 4, 145 1, 145 7, 146. So we go out with the idea 145 to 146. That's the pace. That's like top split pace. That's within a second of the top guys in the practice session. So we withdraw so that we don't get the ding. We turn on trading paints because whatever's happening there is kind of depressing. I don't know where it went, but oh well. All right, yeah, we're going to a practice. Ooh, a lot of people in that one. I'm curious to see whether we will see any times faster than our 145 that we had seen. And I hope that they don't all disappear when the race starts. The monitor is a little bit further away from me right now than I would like, but I also know that getting much closer than this is probably more trouble than it's worth. I know that I should probably jump into the VR because I have the VR at my disposal. But right now, I just want to get to see the whole experience. Because this is how my sim is currently configured, and I need to figure out what I need to do next. I know I need a monitor stand for this monitor so this webcam can sit closer and, eventually we can get 3 monitors. Because this monitor clearly is overmatching. I hate that. I hate to admit that. Because it's only a 1440, but it's a beautiful 1440, 32 curved. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is getting a triple monitor stand for the FGT and putting triple 32 1080s on it. I know that's not going to ask less of the computer, but what it is going to do is give me 3 times the amount of screen and allow me to bring the computer up to a certain level of snuff that I can get the full frame rate. out of at least the 1080. Cause yeah, the graphics card wasn't a budget choice when we got it, but it wasn't top of the line. It was very much lower mid. I think it's this. I think it's the 6700 XT. But the processor should still be good. I know that's not typical, but we'll see. 144.9. All right, so 146 to 145. This is the range. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This lag. It's not even a lag. It's the frame rate. It's just the frame rate. I don't know why it would have been on H pattern, but whatever. Graphic. Aha. This is me messing with shaders and grading down the foliage and the crowd and the grandstand. I'm gonna keep the sky, the pit objects, the objects, the particles, and the cars, and we'll see. And the shaders are at medium, and we'll see how much of an impact this makes, because I think we can do better than this. Man, this is tough. We're chilling at 50. Let's see if we can get it past that point, but good God, no, I think that's where we're gonna be living. Holy smokes. I don't know why the VR has felt like it's been working. I must have some memory draining thing turned on. And I don't think it's the recordings. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna shut up and try and drive. Because I like this track. I know this track. And I am definitely going to embarrass myself with the clock on the first lap. Don't worry about that. Alright. In the F4, I'm not entirely sure where the line is for the weight, but we're going to find it. Oh my goodness. Okay, the lag is real. Not hallucinating that shit. That's there. You got all 6 pounds, 6.5 pounds of torque coming through the wheelbase, which is great. Starting the clock for lap 1. 50 frames. This is interesting. Oh no. First corner, we're off. All
Slow down.
right.
You got a penalty for cutting the course.
It's a very delicate dance, this track, Portimao. This is the location of the Portuguese Grand Prix. And a fabled motorcycle track. I can only imagine. It's such a good motorcycle track that they were like, we gotta race cars here. And that is a good race course, typically. Typically. I'm so totally just experimenting with this weight thing. Because I know about where it's supposed to go in an F1 car. But the power is so different. Man, I don't like that at all. It's so loose. I feel like a lot of it comes down to the way that I'm feeling it and that I'm seeing it. "50 frames is crazy. Out of this setup is crazy." That's right. We're not looking at our best times. We're driving pretty fucking fast. Like I'm overextending. I'm driving past the car and I know it. But I'm trying to feel it. These are still scouting laps. And that's kind of the point that I'm making. In the F1 game, I believe, Portimao, the Circuit del Algarve, however you want to call it, is listed as a hard track. That ain't the half of it. Because you're calling it hard among road courses. Among F1 courses. It falls on the hard side of the list. Oh my goodness, I'm so sloppy still. And what I love about these tracks is that you are racing against the track.
Practice is over. Head on in.
Practice is over. That's a crazy thing. Alright. So it cut me off. Fine. I was doing a 48 point what? 4. Ew. Still figuring it out. I know. And I didn't do my cheater thing where I look up the strategy lap first. So, fine. But the pace. We only did 2 laps. But the pace is a 145. We did an 8.4. 3 seconds off of the guy in second. 5 per lap. And I'm decent. Here's the good news. There's only one of him, and he's going to run in the top split. So if you're a regular human, you're going to end up in a second or third split. So what you're hoping is that you're the fastest guy in your split. There are ways to increase your percentage chances of being that guy. And ways to guarantee that it won't be you today. I can't believe that we're doing so poorly in terms of the video quality. It's kind of crazy. I wonder what it might lend itself to. Aha, that could contribute. We've got that, which is absolutely already logging the telemetry. Good shit. I don't know. Video-wise, I couldn't tell you. Excuse me.
Radio check.
Well, welcome back to iRacing. Let's see what the F4 at Long Beach feels like. Let's go to the 30-person practice. It's been a minute, but we're going to see, because it is a fun track. And I do need to try and dial in the graphics while I am recording, because it's rather frustrating that it typically does all right. And then I ask it to do something cool, and it goes, no. Pardon me. Like I said, I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, and it's 11 o'clock tonight. Life is too short to feel this long. Or is it too long to feel like it's going by so quickly? It's a trippy time. It's a very trippy time. 28. I didn't think I'd actually... I'm just going to leave that there. 28 surprised me. I was like, oh. All right. No more jokes, folks. We old now. Let's try to get this graphical situation under control.
The leader has just done a 121.9.
121.9. Let's see, if we bring everything but the cars down, we turn off all the aliasing. How about now? We leave shader quality at medium. Let's see it. If we can get 60 or more, I'll be happy. Nope, it's worse. How is that possible?
The pit lane speed limit is
that
64
real?
kilometers per hour.
40. What the hell? 30. What is happening? I have a computer that I trusted to be good for some time.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Oh, this is terribly
The leader has just
unfortunate.
done a 120.1.
Oh, this is bad, man. What is our deal today? All right. Oh, boy. We're in the 40s. I can hardly follow this. I can hardly track this. You need more than 30 frames of information going in and out of a corner. Oh my God! Oh, this is not good. Can we get 50? Yay! Can we hold 50? Jesus. This is our first proper lap here today. Whoa! Jeez, we're back under 50. Not a fan of that feeling at all. Got somebody 2.1 seconds behind me, and I'm not going very fast. Correction, I'm going very fast, but not very quick. Oh my goodness. See? 3/10 that I've lost to that guy in just that one little segment. 123.
P23.
Traffic. Woo! Whoop. Oh. Scared me.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Clear.
Okay, he did. He hung back. I didn't even see him there. Oh, and then the guy behind me spun. Oh my god, the chaos of these practices is just absurd. Here's what we're gonna do.
The
Turn
leader's
pull
just
off.
done a 119.1.
Because this is insane. The fact that I can't
What's your speed?
really track what's even happening. I'm like getting like stop motion. We're
Pit box in 10,
gonna try and fix something.
5, 3, 2, 1.
And
Right
I
here.
hope it doesn't bum anybody out what I'm about to do. I don't think it will, because I'm not that pretty.
That's it, go.
Let's see if this does anything worse. Guys, 30 frames a second is rough, and I don't know what's happening there. I'm used to at least 70, and 70 is not that high, but it's fine. We are underperforming graphically. Go full, yeah. Yeah. Can we get some frames? Holy smokes. $60 on low. Not holding, falling. Back at 60, creeping
Your
towards
exit is
70.
clear. Watch the white line.
Man, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling about my frame rate here, but we are facing performance issues that we don't typically experience. Better? I don't want to jinx it. Wouldn't have been able to save that with the Logitech. I hope that I find some more of those when I upgrade the wheelbase. More of those moments that I'm like, oh, I couldn't have done that with the R9. Oh my goodness, he's driving backwards. I don't know what he thinks he's accomplishing, but holy smokes. I'm glad he missed me. Oh my goodness, the frame rate dropped just there. Weird. It happens from time to time, even in the VR. But in the VR, I just try my best to ignore it
B31. That's
because
20
it's
minutes to go. 20
disorienting
minutes.
to acknowledge it. Alright, interesting. Dig, dig, dig. We got somebody on our tail. Let's put in a nice little fun lap. Nope. Oh. Finally. And of course, it's as soon as I say that shit. It's a weird game, man. The way that this shit punishes you immediately for overstepping your line. It's immediate. It's not in any way, shape, or form forgiving. God. I am too far off right now. I am not a fan of this look. Not in the slightest. I have better than that in the tank, and I'm not able to reach it right now. I'm gonna relaunch this because it said that it can take more than yada yada. It'll restart after the session type shit. Let's figure this out. Why is the fan not running? Son of a bitch. No. Hey. There's no fan. Can I... Excuse me. The fan? Hey. Yeah. What the fuck? I've done this. 0 RPM enabled. What the hell? Why? Why would the fan be off when you're trying to run the Jeep? I grow frustrated. Oh, smokes. We're trying to save fan speed for. Good. Alright, weird. And now, we poke our happy asses back into the sim, and we see 80s, 120s. Okay. Things are possible again.
New fastest lap for Halverson on 22.9.
We were seeing promising numbers in the menu. Now we're seeing pretty typical, like achievable, expected type numbers. 70, 80.
Pit exit's clear, push.
Oh man, he's only 3 seconds behind. Oh! I didn't do that. See how much smooth. Oh my gosh, we're over
Drew,
100.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Lovely. This is doable. Is it lower quality visibly? Is it much more drivable? 100%.
B33.
We're over 90.
That's a new
This is
fastest
good.
lap for Hugh, or 22.5. Fastest lap for Villa Gomez, or 22.0.
'90s, mid '90s. This is good. All right. Fun. I can live with that. Not with that corner one though.
Ulrich on 21.0.
Oh, that was rough. We saved it, but barely. Woo! It's very close.
Sector 1 is 1.5, off the pace. We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
Is that all? Better. Better on the exit.
B35. Good lap. That's your best in the session. That lap
Still.
time was 123.3.
Man. Okay, here we go. Not happy. Up to 120. Lovely. I wonder how much of that is due to me hiding my face, and how much of that is due to me dropping all the settings down to the floor. I know that fell apart toward the end, so we're going to do it one more time to try and show what practice looks like.
B34. Good lap.
So that
your
was
quickest
just another
today. Your lap
quarter of
time
a
was
second, and I know I left time on
123.0.
the table. I know I did. Because you can take that in third. And you can keep it flatter through there.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Yee! Hey, see?
Alright, Drew. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Alright,
B26. That's your fastest lap.
was it a lap of the gods? Let's find out.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Sheesh. You really do have to crash that corner in third. That's crazy.
Sector 2 time is okay.
In this car. In this car. Can we keep it? Can we keep the quarter? Yes. Alright.
New fastest lap for you.
B22. That's your fastest lap today. You're now 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Shut the... Hang on. Boys and girls. 121.6 now. After 8 laps. And the best in the session is a 19.0. Hiroyuki Shoda. Bless you. 19.7 is second place. First place has it by 7/10. And that's just in this practice session. I am at 121.6. That is 2.5 seconds that I still have to find and squeeze out of this machine. Thank God the frame rate came back. Anyway, let's do an experiment. If I bring my damn face back and we go do, I don't know, let's do a practice at the Super Formula Light at a track I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. A track I still need to learn a thing or two about. I've played here in the MotoGP games, but in this, in iRacing, it is still very, very new. And I am not that good at it yet. And I'm speaking from a place of just doing what I did at Long Beach. So, oi. What's lovely is that I do have the ability now to actually jump from car and track to car and track. I used to try to do that where I would like do an MX5 back in my rookie days. I would do an MX5 race, and then I would do another MX5 race if I had it in me, or I would do an F4 race or a USF 2000 race. And then, if I was fed up with those ones that I actually loved and actually wanted to be good at, I would jump over to ovals and I would just kind of dick around. I don't mean that in a disrespectful sense. I mean that in the more playful sense. I mean in the sense of, oh, worth a shot. Instead of going, damn it, I thought I was good at this. I'm not good at this. Like I said, there's a certain mental illness that goes with this sport. Best summed up, I think, as I'm not good enough, but I could be. And once you get addicted to that, the game changes. I do not enter as many races as I used to. Okay, shaders to medium. Fuck. Render dynamic track data. How much does that shit drop the fucking frame rate that we just established was decent at low? 129, 130. We'll call it 130.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 105 Fahrenheit.
This guy's out of his mind. We're gonna let him go do his thing. Because he's crazy. It's a long pit lane.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
I do know this track from MotoGP. The MotoGP games might be the only game on a controller harder than F1. All you Dark Souls boys, come get some. Let's figure this track out. Oops. This is absolutely a motorcycle track. This is crazy. I should probably let Steve through.
Car
On your right.
Let me through, Steve.
Clear right.
Clear.
Jesus. People just don't like to take hints in practice.
Fastest lap for Arella, 129.6.
Okay.
That was your butt. Lap to session.
V12.
Oops.
Okay, Drew, we need to
You got
watch
that
these track
corner,
limits.
you got a slow down penalty.
Whoa!
That's a new fastest lap for Arella, 129.1.
You fast.
V13. Track temperature's rising. It's now 109 Fahrenheit. The guy behind has just done a 135.6.
Great, nothing to worry about then.
New fast lap for you.
P17, that's your best lap in this session. You're currently 5.0 off the pace. Sector 3 is 3.0 seconds off the pace. Don't invalidate this lap, track limits.
I know it's a motorcycle course, so there are secrets to it, and I have to nail it to get it even close to right, but holy smokes. 5 seconds is a long time to be behind in a lap. As a self-respecting driver who likes to call himself a competitor. Ouch.
B18.
Oops.
Okay, Drew, you need to watch the track
You got
limits.
a penalty for cutting the course.
You need to slow down and give back some time.
Cooked it.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Clear.
I was hoping you'd be good. You're barely better than me. Ah. No, he disappeared. It's a ping issue. Ah. People are disappearing around me. Jesus, it's like the rapture. Where'd he go?
B19. Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. Now delete this lap, you've cut the track.
I don't give a fuck. I want to get behind this guy. Show me where to brake, sir.
the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Right
Oh,
on the
he
right.
disappeared.
You'll need to slow down
What
if you
the
don't want a
fuck?
penalty.
Where is he? Oh, he just passed. Okay, I passed him. Weird. Very weird. All right, yeah, I'll let Senna go.
Still clear left.
Clear on the left.
Okay, that felt better. Oh, this is interesting. Now we're figuring out curves and shit. Aha. Just going far too deep there. Understood.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Oh, that felt alright. That felt alright. Okay.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
No!
Watch the track limits, please, Drew.
Hmm.
New fast flat for you.
18th.
Second it is. Third is too long. Wow. Weird course. Rough course. 132.9. 9 seconds to... Okay. Didn't feel great. Yeah. Ships.
The guy behind has just done a 133.1.
Huh.
E20. That's a new fastest lap for Smith, 128.9.
Hey! I'm recognizing corners now, which is how you know you're actually developing at a track.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
No!
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
I know. One more.
V21.
No, it wasn't on purpose. Yes, it makes you smile. Okay. I'm cooking it through there, and I know it. Hanging it out ragged for no reason. Man,
Mind these track limits, please, Drew.
you don't think I know, Jeff? I know. I'm trying to get faster within the track limits. It's proving difficult. All right. Yang. All right, let's hit it.
V23.
Nope, deep. I still have no idea where that one is. There's always a true apex in places like that.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Alrighty then, that was very jumpy. Whee!
V24 is your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 2.4 off the pace. Alright, Drew, you've got half your fuel left.
Cooked it, lost all the gains. Oh, pushed it. Man. Okay, if I can get out of my head. It's a weird track. Let's look at. Alright. 37, 34, 34, 37, 37, 36, 32, 52. We'll discard that. That was a spin. 33, 34, 33. Okay. So we're beginning to find consistency, just not in all the right places, and we know it. So what we're gonna do, take a look at lap 8. From roll bar.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 113 Fahrenheit.
It's in the timing. It's always in the timing. Every racing line is in the timing. Oh, they got the feet in. They didn't used to do the feet. That's very cool. I can see it. They didn't used to do that. The wheel would move, the feet would not. Definitely brake too much there. That's at least 4th. Definitely carry way too much through there. Which is why I can't quite see it right in my head yet. But look at, all right. Our worst completed laps that weren't spins. 37.9, 37.3, 37.0, 36.6, 34.6. So then we drop down to our best lap. .4, 34.1, 33.5, 33.3, 32.9. So, terrible lap is a 37. A good lap for us is a 32. It's only 5 seconds, but y'all could feel it. I know you could, between which ones were fast and which ones were slow. These are my first 10 laps, 12 laps, in this car, or really in any Formula car, any car at this track. I think, yeah, I've done a couple of races at Mugello, but never this one. This is my first attempt practicing here. So, thank you for the grace, but I'm glad that you guys got to see some of the growth. One more time. Proving a point.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Dip it in. Gotta dip it in. Terrible what I'm doing to these tires. Whoa! Come on.
B25. Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
You got a spider.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Got him. Can't drive with a spider.
B26.
Hey, come on. I was finally on what felt like a decent lap. On for what felt like a decent lap. That's a fourth. Damn it. Is that a first? Uno más. Come on. God damn it. Excuse me.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 2.
More than that, brother.
Okay, Drew, you need to watch the track limits.
Shut the fuck up. Let's move.
You're a second off in sector 1.
Fine. Damn it. It's even earlier than that. Feels like you have all that corner to dive into. And you're deep before you even know.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Fourth, damn it. First, clearly. Alright, we finally took some time off it, but we're doing it again, because
That's your quickest lap. Sector 3 is 2.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. B26. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yay! Yay! Oh, finally. I knew that was there. Oh, we lost a couple.
Just set the fastest lap of the session.
That's your best lap in the session. You've just done a 132.5.
Nope. Better than the other laps.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Too deep. No. First. No. Definitely not for the second. The second. Just earlier. God.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 109 Fahrenheit.
I didn't mean to break the wheels. Oh. I didn't think I was breaking grip there.
Sector 3 is
Oh, I'm breaking
1.9
grip
off the
everywhere.
pace.
No way I'm behind the tires that much at this point. Oh, God.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Stop! Sloppy! It's after you. This is what's known as drive therapy. Not as clean as it could have been, but we were up a quarter of a second for a moment there. I think we could have kept it.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
That's alright. That's not clean, but it felt better. And it was faster than what we've done before.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
New fast lap for you.
P19. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
129. Okay, so after all that work, we're about 2.5 seconds off again. But we found so much time. Boy, that went from 132.9 all the way down to 131.6. That's a 1.3 second gap from lap 8 to lap 22. Here's what's crazy. From lap 8 to lap 22, we only got it to drop 1.3 seconds. Okay, check this out. From lap 2, lap 3. We'll call it lap 3. So lap 8 was our next best one. Okay. .5. See? Like, further down you're going, the more time you have to put in for the same level of gain. It makes sense as you get closer to the limit of the car. But, you know. I've got a hot lap or two to watch there. For sure, for sure. Fun, though. Definitely fun. All right. So, there's a bunch of directions we can go with it. I think we're just going to call that an episode because we're trying to figure out how to serialize this shit. And I don't know. I don't have it yet. So, these are going to stay independent. I am pulling out of there because there's no need to be there. I am grateful for all of the things that the R9 and the G29 have taught me. All the things that those Fanatec CSL, Club Sport Elite V1 pedals that I had, those were my first little, I bought them used, they were $100. It's a big jump. Trying to relearn how to brake, going from springs on the G29 to a load cell with the Club Sport pedals, and then transitioning again to these Moza SRP pedals, which are, when I really think about it, somewhere in between. They are a potentiometer mixed with a load cell. I don't know how to turn off the potentiometer. I'd like to, but it doesn't seem to want to let me. So, it stays a spring-loaded load cell system. I want a hydraulic system because race car. Same reason that I need the Formula wheel that would go with the VRS base, because race car. Here's what it actually is. It's about consistency of inputs. It's about reliability of feedback. It's about strength of input. And accuracy thereof. So, if I'm being honest, does your gear matter? Yes. Yes. No. I'm excited to try the new shit, but it's gonna take some work to get it going. We have reached, I think, the ceiling of this system. It's not its fault. It's just what it's capable of. You can get from the top of the bottom, or the bottom of the bottom, to the middle of the middle, or the top of the middle. But you're not going to crack into that top third, I don't really think, without racing well past your potential. Like, outracing your equipment. Here. 20 and up seems to be about the right bandwidth for a grown-ass person. Because nobody really wants to give more than 15 pounds of torque through a car. But everybody can push past 5. Like, you can goon it to the point where, wow! So, let's double it and see how easy it is. Because I'm sweating a bit. Just a little. You saw me wiping my forehead if you saw. I love it. I love the game. I love the experience. I love the feedback motors that I have in all 4 corners of this rig. I love the dashboard that tells me what gear I'm in without me having to try and see the wheel in the game, because that does just wonky things to your field of vision. I wish that I could have it closer and higher up. I wish that I could stream from VR without making people nauseous. We're gonna work on something there, but I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Because the roll bar videos and the race breakdowns, the race reviews, those can get tired if it's a boring race. And when I say a boring race, I don't mean a boring race. I mean a race that didn't have much chaos. Because iRacing is good for one thing and one thing only lately: chaos. I don't know whether it's still the Christmas guys or what the deal is, but it happens once a year supposedly, so there's no way that there's still the issue. It's got to be where I'm racing. So I'm trying to back up out of the lower 1000s and get back into the 2s, or attacking the 2s. Ovals, I've never cracked the 2s. Road racing, I got close once. We'll get back there. Anyway, thank you for joining us for this episode, this edition, this rambling of Closed Circuit Sports. My name is Drew Goldman. I wish you all a very peaceful night. Take care. Thank you.